And we are live. Hey, it's me again. I had like just then I've already have the urge to take my glasses off every fucking time I hit record. Okay, hey, we're back again talking about how we can deal with staying calm in a world of impending change. Breath has been a big thing for me in the last few days and months, honestly. I've got scoliosis, so like I tend to have my shoulder raised a little. I mean, it's not that intense, but like it's like that most of the time, right? And it compresses this part of my body and my lungs. And because of that, it hasn't been until recently that I've actually like realized, oh my God, I don't breathe properly. Like this lung takes in everything, but this lung doesn't. And so it's been this case of me realizing over and over the last few years, why do I have tightness in my chest? Getting tests, nothing's wrong. Why do I have tightness in my chest? Turns out it's because I don't breathe properly at all. I just don't breathe properly. And so much of the last few months has been really breathing deep, especially with figuring out all of this change stuff, big shift stuff, and finding that when I like really breathe into it deep, you can probably hear the birds outside. That when I breathe deep, it's like I get a few extra levels of calm, but the scope of what my calm can be expands. So the whole reason I'm talking about this is that I think focusing on breathing is the most important thing beyond like, doing like, let's say exercise or any of that stuff. Really properly breathing into your body is going to be paramount for you staying grounded. Breathing is a pathway to not just being calm, but it's a pathway to yourself, because you're becoming more connected with your literal body. Most people aren't connected to their bodies at all. Most people can't feel their bodies. How much tension are you holding in your hands right now? Notice how you didn't notice that before, however much tension there was. Even if there wasn't much tension at all, even if what you were focusing on was a lack of tension, notice how you didn't notice that before. Isn't that interesting? That we have to put our focus on that and really zone in and go, oh, yeah, okay, interesting. That's happening everywhere in your body. That tension that you're holding, hands, jaw, especially your jaw, your neck, stomach, your feet. If you're like me and you make fists with your toes, like you curl them up, you know what I mean? Like that stuff. If you do that, sorry for showing you my feet. If you do that, then that's worth paying attention to, because the more you do that, And then you combine that with breathing into it. That's going to do a lot for you. Don't breathe into it and then be like, oh my God, let's go. Just breathe into it. Notice how much tension you're holding and don't necessarily let it go. Just put focus on it. Like if you've got tension in your hands, put awareness on how much tension is in your hand and then breathe deep. And you'll naturally feel a release happen to a degree. Even if it's a small degree, doesn't matter. Your body will take care of the release for you. All you need to do is breathe and put awareness. That's literally it. It's so simple. We tend to really want to make things more complicated than what they are. I mean, I saw like my YouTube feed. Right now, it's like a shitload of like AI and self-help and things happening in the world and like everything, right? And usually I'd click on that stuff, but like today I just saw like this one guy, Matt Wolf, who, if you want to keep up to date with AI news, he's really good. Wolf with an E, Matt Wolf. I saw his new video and it was like 17 minutes long. I didn't click it because I was just like, man, I can't. Not today. Not today. I just can't fucking think for 17 minutes about more AI and more stuff and more advances and changes. So what I did is I just put focus on what was the reaction that my body had from that. And really putting awareness on it, not letting go, just awareness. And then breathing deep. Try that now. Just putting awareness on your hands and your feet. And then breathing in, out. What's funny about breathing is that when you breathe, you don't want to be like raising your shoulders up or how proper breathing works is that you're expanding your lungs and you're supporting that with your stomach muscles. And that vacuum of space opening up in your lungs is what draws the breath in. It's not like when most people are told to breathe, they go like, and they try and like suck it in through their nose. You don't need to do that. Instead, just make space in your lungs for your breath, if that makes sense. Like imagine your lungs expanding and tap into what that sensation would feel like of your lungs expanding. And through that, you'll feel breath not only come into your body, but like in a deeper, more expanded sense than you might be used to. So, yeah. It feels good. Homework. What I want you to pay attention to is when you next time you're feeling any amount of stress, put your focus on where in your body are you most often holding stress and just put your attention on that part of the body. If you're holding stress everywhere, fine. You don't need to put your focus on your whole body. That's too much for now. If it's your hands, most often, put it on your hands. Your jaw, put it on your jaw. If you're holding tension most often in your feet, just put the awareness on your feet and just hold awareness on it. And then breathe. That's it. That's it. Do that for 30 seconds. Awareness, breath. Don't force yourself to relax, because that's not relaxing. Relaxing comes from acceptance and not fighting against it, and being comfortable in not fighting against it. That's true relaxation, is acceptance. So put your focus on and breathe. And observe if there's any changes in the tension. That's it. That's it.